Hello and welcome back to a new series of modded Minecraft. Yes, I'm going to try and do some more Minecraft. I was waiting for the aquatic update to do a vanilla series, and I may still when it finally comes out, but I thought I recently heard and we've been watching people play this little mod called The Simple Life 2. It's a quest-based mod pack, and what it is, you've got these basic quests here that when you complete them then open up these things here. Now, unlike some other quest book series that I've seen, this is designed more to let you enjoy the game. They're all designed to let you enjoy the game. What I mean is some of them can get a bit grindy. It can take far too long to achieve stuff. This one is designed to let you quickly get through the mods and explore them and so on. It also has a really nice mod called Mine Colonies, where you can actually set up a working village or colony, a little town, with people who actually do jobs for you. They'll do the farming and the lumberjacking and the mining, and that means you can concentrate on the other stuff. So that all sounds quite interesting. So I need to find a place to set up my colony. So let us get started. Where are we? Okay. Now, one thing that's interesting is we have a compass here. Nature's compass. This will actually point us to the biome of our choice. So I think I'm after plains, because I want somewhere relatively flat. So is this in alphabetical order? It is. I want a P, please, Bob. Plains. So I select plains. There we go. There's a plains in... Oh, that direction, 191 blocks away, so that's good. Let's do some basic tree punching. Now, I'm going to need access to all the different types of wood, so I want to make sure that I grab saplings of everything as I go. So we're going to want crafting table, which we could make into the better crafting station. Sticks. Notice that one plank gives you 8 sticks. Some of the recipes are slightly different. Most of the... Oh! I meant to make an axe. Well, seeing as I made this, let's grab stone. Now, normal stone doesn't actually spawn anywhere in the world in this mod pack. But you can take this other types of stone and easily convert it into cobble if you need it. Oh, auto jumps on. I have to turn that off. Right, let's actually make the axe that I meant to make. I mean, you can use this stuff to make tools and so on. Alright, and I've got Vein Miner installed. So if I hold down Shift, it should take away all the rest of the trees. So I think that's oak. This is spruce. Now, I really have to turn off auto jump. Where does auto jump live? Is it under controls? Auto jump. Please turn that off. I do not like auto jump. I like to be able to bump up against stuff. Okay, so I've got a couple of oak saplings which will be everywhere, and there's Bruce. Bruce? Aye, Bruce. We call him Bruce. He teaches Aristotelian philosophy. And that's another load of wood with some eucalyptus saplings. I don't think eucalyptus is needed for the Mine Colonies mod. The way Mine Colonies works is you get a builder, and the builder does all the building for you. Right, now, if I hold down Shift with Vein Miner... Okay, sorry, I was using the axe. Let me hold down Shift. Yeah, so it doesn't work by default on this type of stone. RHY-olite. But if can I do this? Can I add It looks like I need the official name. And then I can add it to the list, and then I'll be able to actually vein mine a stone. I've added vein miner because it just speeds up resource gathering. That's boring work. It can't be on camera anyway. Well, it can be, but it's boring for you guys mainly. And I often have limited energy when it comes to recording, and so anything I can do to speed up the prep of stuff in between episodes is gonna be important. Right, so I know that I'm gonna need 16 cobble. So I just want to grab that, because I can convert it into cobble later. I picked up my crafting station, yes. Right, if you're going to play this mod pack, do not eat this starting bread. You're going to need it for the first mine colony quest. And the recipe for bread, hold down R. Nope, that just rearranged the thing. I. There we go. I remapped it to I. The recipe for bread has changed, so you actually need dough and wheat flour. And wheat flour is very difficult to make, so yeah, don't eat that bread until you have done the mine colony thing. So this is still marked onto the plains, so we'll head in this direction and we'll grab other types of wood and trees as and when we find them. Any saplings fall down there? So if I select the compass, then yeah. Then it gives range information. Ooh, what are you? Hop seed. Wood. Now, Mine Colonies only uses the base game's wood types, but you know it's still interesting to grab these other ones. That coal will be useful. So, a nice flat plains, preferably by a body of water, because I'm going to want a fisherman at some point. And he needs somewhere to fish. Now we do have a journey map, which is good. It can sort of give you a nice information on surround. So let's sort of head in this direction, because that seems nice and flat. Got to keep an eye on the time as well. The sun is going to set soon. So let's actually take a quick look at this quest. You can either open the book that way or there's a hotkey for it. Yeah, so I want to start with mayoral duties. The Simple Life 2 is a pack all about taking your time and enjoying the journey and progressing at your own pace. Alright, we want to do this one first, which is just a tick thing. By following the quests in here through the chapters, you'll get a feel for every major element of the pack and hopefully pick up some tips on the way. The quest progression has some gating, and these are a few of the paths you will need to follow to reach the other tiers. So that's just informational. Mayoral duties. Okay, I need 16 cobble and 16 planks of some kind. Okay, let's do that. I think any vanilla type of wood will do. I've got to turn the rhyolite into cobble. There we go. Alright, and I'm going to go with the supply camp. Now this is basically a starting place you can have in mine colonies, which includes a bed, which is why I'm rushing for this. Because I want to be able to put my supply camp down so I can sleep before the sun sets, which is soon. but I'm not going to do it unless I'm happy with the location. Well, yeah. Okay. So this is a nice big flat area. There's some small bodies of water. Looks like we have a river down there. I was hoping for a plain sort of by an ocean. But I suppose the fisherman could just be fishing in a small pond. Does it change the spawn rates of fish? See, I only get the one of these. There's some berries we can eat. Oh, sorry, I'm right-hand clicking with the supply chest, and that's threatening to actually put it down when I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not that keen on this one. We could check down this way. There's a forest. Hopefully I won't get killed at night. Ah, there's a deeper river off this way. Okay, I'm going to put my supply camp down up here, because I think if we take a quick look at the map, this will be close enough, keeping an eye out for these red blips that are appearing, that we'll be able to get down to the river. So there's a skeleton there. If I set the camp up too close to them, I'm not going to be able to sleep, am I? Spider's tracking me. I'm tempted to wait out the night. I think the only mobs who can see me at a distance are zombies. Yeah. Luckily, this started me with an iron sword. Now, I can eat the bread now safely. I don't think I need it for a while. To be honest, some of these mob drops will come in useful. I can turn zombie flesh into leather. Now, these are not standard Minecraft mobs. If you attack them, they will fight back. Yeah, so I think I will just go for the centre of this plain for the supply camp. Now, the supply camp is not necessarily where your colony is going to be founded, but I kind of want it to, be in the centre of the work area, because as I said, it comes with a bed, it comes with some chests, and it comes with a furnace. That's the word I was looking for before these guys started annoying me. Okay, I've got myself a loot bag. I don't think I've got the inventory space. Okay, I've got a backpack, so let's clear some stuff into the backpack. Keep an eye out for mobs that are moving in on us. A night slime nugget and a uranium nugget. Ooh, an ender pearl. That'll come in handy. Yeah, it's the skeletons which have me worried. There's like 3 of them out there. I believe it's safe to eat the bread now. So I dug myself a little hole here to keep myself safe for the rest of the night. According to the clock, which is may not be visible to you because of the way my recordings get cropped, but just above the minimap on the top right there is a clock that tells me it's sunrise. So I'm just going to sort of wait for the sound of burning. Okay, everything was too far away for me to be able to hear it. Creeper! Okay, we didn't go that far away. We should have a marker pointing to our death. I think it was off in this direction. Yeah, there it is. So it shouldn't take me too long to get back there. Now, one thing I like about this mod is it has one of those like gravestone. One of the things I like about this pack is it has one of those mods that's like a gravestone mod that sort of keeps all your items safe. But this one has an additional thing, which is when you pick up your stuff. There you go. It returns everything in your inventory to the location it was in your inventory, which I really like. It means you don't have to go sorting and messing with everything. Okay, let's... waypoints, remove the death waypoint. And take a look at where we want this thing. I think about here is good. Those horses are going to get in the way. Right, so if I right-hand click the ground... Yep, this will do. If I right-hand click the ground here, it'll create the supply camp. And it's flat at least 17 by 17. Just try pointing in a slightly different direction. I don't know if those horses are getting in the way. That's not the supply chest. Okay, it could be that the grass is getting in the way. Oh, lag spike. Ooh, quest complete hunter-gatherer. It's because I'm grabbing all these seeds. Okay, do not punch the horses! Sorry, I did not mean to punch your foal. Please do not kill me. Okay, so we're 19 out to here. And we're 20 out to here. So this area here should be big enough. There we go. One supply camp. Now, this is an important chest. It has your town hall in it, which is the start of your colony, and the building tool, which helps you position stuff. Right. Can't pick that up, but we do have a chest here, which is good. So I can dump items. Let me hang on to anything that's food I can just eat. I don't want to... No, see, I think I can plant most of these. That's one thing I should do is... I've got these blueberry bushes. I should plant them. Right, we have a bed, so we can set our spawn. Now later on I will deconstruct this thing. One, because it will be in the way, and two, because it has very useful components and stuff. It's like, that's a nice amount of wool, which is hard to get, because if you try and just shear sheep, they will try and kill you. So let's get back to the quest book a moment. Right, so by doing mayoral duties... Oh, I've actually unlocked a number of these. But it starts this quest. Among the people of this land, there appear to be some wandering nomads in need of a home. With your leadership and survival skills, maybe you should try and settle a colony. I keep exiting wrong. There we go. So, first quest. Using your newly found supply ship or camp, find a suitable location to begin your settlement. Once placed, you will receive a town hall block and a builder's wand. This I have now done. The wand can be used to show ghost schematics of the buildings in your inventory by right-clicking a block. So I need 64 oak wood planks in order to get a knight's statue. Right, so we are going to go tree chopping quickly. Put the crafting station down, make ourselves another stone axe. Where's the nearest source of trees? Oh, more bushes. Might be a viable early source of food. They don't give much, though. Nope. Pears. Growing on an oak tree. Not fully... Okay, that one's fully grown. So I'll try not to chop this tree down. Although, at some point I'm going to be making a lumberjack, and the lumberjack I think is a little indiscriminate. Okay, the sun is setting, so let's go to sleep. Oh, one thing I wanted to do under options was turn head bobbing off. Yeah, I mean, normally when I play I have head bobbing on, but it does reduce the quality of the video a bit, because it's having to render a constant side-to-side motion. Now you say you're mature, and yet you won't let me... Interesting, I can't right-hand click with that in my hand. Okay, I'm looking for trees to chop down, and all I'm finding is stuff that I don't want to chop. But I suppose an early source of food for myself is useful. Another blueberry bush. Ooh. Nice cavern. Okay, so I need 64 planks. So 16 logs should do it. Okay, so that gets me a knight's statue, which is just a decorative item. So we'll put it down in our supply camp for now, and maybe we can move it later into the town hall. There we go, very impressive. Alright, so next, the most important citizen. The very first thing you need to do will be the construction of a builder's hut and a town hall. With these two in place, you should start attracting the attention of the people who will call this land home. So that's saying make a builder's hut. So let's start by putting down our town hall. Now you can just right-hand click the ground and it will just be there, but you're better off using the building tool, because this will let you decide exactly where you want something to be. So the town hall will be the centre of your colony. So this is a reasonably large flat area. I kind of wanted... So this supply camp is here, and then later I'm going to replace it with a square. Let me just show you. If I right-hand click with this. Now this is defaulted to a mine colony building that's in my inventory. But if you go here, you can switch it to decorations. And there's different things you can choose. So if I choose a simple park, hitting escape lets me walk away. Now this has placed down a ghost image of the thing. So I can lower its level. I can move it back. What I'm trying to do is determine how the size of this park compares to the size of my starting logging camp. So I'm actually going to bring it up a level so I can see where the ground would be. And as I hoped, the supply camp and this simple park are exactly the same size. So if I build my buildings around my supply camp, I will then be able to later replace it with this park. So if you just right-hand click anywhere on the ghost image and the menus come back. So is the fancy park the same size? Let me raise it up again. No, the fancy park is a lot bigger. But also, I don't like the look of the fancy park as much. I think it's a bit too fancy with the marble and everything. It won't really fit in with the aesthetic of the rest of my town. Okay, so right-hand click the red X to just cancel. Can sometimes take a few tries. Come on. There we go. Right, so I want my buildings to be sort of jutting up to this thing. Let me make a spade quickly. So I'm going to want a path around the park, probably 2 wide and at least 1 away from it. And then there'll be at least a gap of 1 before the buildings. That way it won't seem too crowded. So gap of 1, path of 2. Okay, so that's sort of established a nice little border. So, as I said, the town hall is the de facto centre of your colony. And I want access to all this forest and the river. So I think I'm going to build it on this south side. I might go over these water features, but I'll try and leave that bigger one in place. So if I right-hand click with the building tool, switch to the town hall. Now there's different types which will require different materials to build. Because of where I am, I'm going to go with wooden one because that we're surrounded by wood and it will probably look the best. So by default, it's going to show me the level 1 building. Let me just shove that back a little bit. But over time, you're going to upgrade your buildings to be level 5, and they can sometimes get larger when you do so. So it's usually a good idea to set to level 5 when it comes to determining the location of your buildings. Yeah, you don't want this one down there because we lose the stairs. Higher than that. So this is the... Oh, that's the right level for it. So those doors are the centre, and I'm going to want those to be the centre of where my park is. Which is not that opening there. The park was a slightly different size, wasn't it? Let me cancel that a moment. The park is 1 narrower. Okay, that's this corner exactly lined up. I just want to get the positioning of this right. So it's actually 1 short on this side. So, oops. This is where the path... No. I need to get rid of the path blocks. I think putting wood on top will do that. Somewhere in here there's a bed. Right, so the path here is okay. I moved the path there in by 1. Because there should be a gap of 1 and then the path. gap of 1 and then the path. Okay, so this is now in position, which means I can see that I want the entrance to my building so I want the entrance of my building to line up with the entrance to this park. So this is going to be a path. There's going to be 2 there and 2 there, and then this is where I want the entrance to the town hall to be. That took a little bit of working out, but I think it was worth getting it right now. So we set to the town hall, made of wood, level 5. Press escape. Try and escape the ghost building. Right, and we move it into position. It needs to be 1 higher. Sorry, my cat is distracting me. She wants strokes. Yes, meow meow. I don't know if you can hear her at all on the recording. So we will move this over. So the entrance will line up. Now, normally, as I said, I'd only have a gap of 1 before the building. Does that seem too close and imposing? I suppose not, because it's only going to be a park in front of it, which is quite an open thing. As this is the town hall, though, I think we will push it back just a couple of blocks. Right, so that's what the level 5 one will eventually look like. But now we want to set back to level 1. It will still line up. You can see it's slight. It seems to have the borders of what the full-size building will be, but for now it's a bit smaller. So right-hand click and tick. Keep trying. As I said, sometimes this bit takes a few goes. There we go. And we get an under construction. Now this thing does not magically appear. I need to make the builder's hut in order to get a builder to show up. Then I need to give that builder all the material needed. So back to the quest book. In the town hall, you can monitor how many citizens you have, what their job roles are, and change the name of your settlement, etc. So there's some information there that we don't really need. We'll claim the loot bag. Now, one thing we can do straight away is, there you go, see, people are already spawning in. Hello, Bernard. If you right-hand click this thing here, this is where you get the controls. So one of the things I want to do is actually change something. There you go. Worker hiring I want to be manual, and housing assignment I want to be manual, because I want to try and make the best decisions for that. No current work orders. We've got 2 citizens, Bernard and Nolan, so far. We will get 4 to start off with. This will sort of tell our builder to build this building, but we need to build the builder's hut first. Number of citizens, 1 of 4. That's weird. I thought we had 2. We do. Anyway, back to the quest book. The most important citizen, the builder's hut. Right, I think I've already read that one. So I need to make a builder's hut thingamy, complete the quest, and then put the builder's hut down. Right, how do you make a builder's hut thingamy? Builder's hut. I just need a door any type of wood around it, I think any type of door as well. And then the building tool goes at the top. Just out of interest, if I lose the building tool, is it difficult to replace? 2 sticks and gold, so you know you don't want to go throwing it away, but it's not hard. So we put a door there. Now all of these base blocks are always really cheap because this isn't the actual building. This is just an instruction to the builder to build the building. So a builder's hut. Doesn't really matter where this is. Just to avoid confusion on my part, I want to get this path in. Okay, so that's marked the centres of all 4 sides of this. Do I have any preference where I want the builder's hut to be? He wants to be relatively central to the colony, so I think I will put him here. Just for the sake of starting symmetry, I could put him on the opposite side. Remember to complete the quest before you carry on. So, stone, level 5, push it back, press escape. So that's what it's going to look like. The entrance is actually here. So that will actually line up the entrance relatively well. Yeah, I think that's a fine place for it. So, okay, so that will line up with that entrance. That entrance will be slightly off to the side. A bit annoying, but... So, this is what the level 1 place looks like. A lot more basic. And we will tick. Right, so now we've got this place, we need to actually hire the builder. So, hire a builder. The green stat is the most important for the builder. The second most important stat is in yellow. So as you can see, our most intelligent and our most strong person, well, or equal strongest persons, is Daniel. So I will hire him as the builder. And then I will tell him to build this building. So he's going to start by clearing and filling in the land as necessary. And then he'll start asking for the stuff he needs. See, I need a shovel of the maximum grade of wood or gold. This will be a level 1 building. As the buildings level up, they can use more advanced tools. So just before the sun sets, let's make him some tools. Now, I can either put this in his inventory or in the inventory of this block, and he'll pick it up from there. So I know that in future he might want picks. He also might want axes, but for now he just wants a shovel. Maximum grade wood. Okay. Once this thing's built, he will have a level 1 building and will be able to use stone. For now, he can only use wood. Did not spot that. I'm going to have to move that knight. I don't think he'll need the wooden pick, but just in case. Now, I just want to show you how this thing starts, and then we're probably going to end the episode. There you go. So now he's grabbed the shovel, and he'll start clearing land. Might take him a while. Oh no, I think he's just clearing a few places for the pillars, which is good. Alright, so now he's starting to ask for other stuff. Now, at the moment he's asking for 24 cobblestone, but if you go in here and click this arrow, you can see everything he needs to complete his current build. So he's going to want 24 cobblestone, 12 torches, some slabs, walls, some more dirt, oak wood and stuff. Now, if you've got any of the stuff, you can just click this up arrow and it pops it into the inventory. So he's got almost all the cobblestone he needs, so he goes around and he starts using it. Let's just get to the end of the builder's hut being built, and then in between episodes I'll get together the materials he needs for the town hall. Alright, so I think I've got absolutely everything in my inventory that Daniel needs to finish building this. So I thought I'd hold off giving any of it to him just so you can see how he works. So if I go in here, I should be able to quickly dump all the necessary stuff, and Daniel will get to work. Theoretically. Daniel. Well done. So he asked for dirt so we could fill in the ground. You might want to get out of that hole, mate. So you can see, they don't necessarily stand exactly where they're working. It's probably easier from a programming point of view not to bother doing that. But they do need the tools, they do need the materials, and it does take them time to do stuff. So it's not like the colony's giving you stuff for free. So he's going back and he's swapping now to the walls. Random log piles. And he's done. Sorry, let me hit F7. I was bringing up the display which shows where mobs can spawn. So, level 1 builder's hut is not that impressive. But it is only level 1. Can I move this thing? Yes, I can. Right, so I'll just quickly give him the order to build this thing. Because then now he should be able to grab stone tools and stuff now, because he now has a level 1 builder's hut. So as you can see, the material requirements for the town hall are a little bit more. We're also going to need some glass and spruce. I believe we've got spruce. But we'll see the completed town hall, I think, in the next episode. I'll see you then. Bye bye. Quick addendum. I've worked out how to get vein miner working with this underground stuff. So what I did was I looked up the stuff I was digging here, held shift, and it gives me the actual in-game name, which is underground biomes :igneous _ stone. I then opened up a chat window and I did the command, well, this is the command, but ignore the word do. That was me making a mistake. The command was, here it is, / vein miner block list pickaxe add, and then the name of the thing. So now I can come in here. See, I've currently got 13 cobblestone on me. Hold down shift. Boom. And now I've got a lot more. I think, did that destroy the pickaxe? I've got a lot of stone pickaxes here. Did I just make that many stone pickaxes? 1, 2, 3 stone pickaxes. Let me move those out of my inventory. Let's do this again. I'm standing on a bit of marble here for safety. Hold down shift. Yeah, so every time I do this, I am using up a pickaxe, but it just saves me so much time. We should have this this town hall built in no time. Once again, bye bye.